What's going on? This is the Super Jason page here to comment on, review WWE Fastlane, the pay per view February for the WWE. And let me tell you now, this this card was alright. You know, when they announced it, I was jumping for joy. I was like, oh my god, that's why they made Fastlane free. Well, that's what I was thinking. Basically, Fastlane was free. You'd be out of your mind if you didn't get WWE Network for this month. Me, I got it at the Royal Rumble, so I guess I messed up. But I'm gonna have that through WrestleMania. You better understand that. I will be watching WrestleMania regardless. I'm one of those fans. So here we go. Fastlane, was a pretty good card. I give it that. I will tell you right now, I thought it was better than the Royal Rumble. I'm gonna review everything individually, but just so you understand that going into this, I thought that WWE Fastlane was better than the Royal Rumble. Okay, first match. So first match was the Authority versus Ziggler, Rowan, and Ryback. The Authority consisting of Seth Rollins, Kane, and the Big Show. Speaking of which, I like Big Show in the Authority. Big Show in the Authority is a good fit with Kane. Sort of gives me flashbacks, throwbacks of Kane and Big Show when they were tag team back in '06, I think it was, and '05, and a little bit at beginning of '06. Back when they were tag team, they were the champs. They were a pretty dominant tag team. It made sense. I mean, Big Show and Kane, biggest guys on the roster, running through everyone. So I'm always a fan of seeing those guys team up. The match itself was okay. It was pretty exciting. All right, let me give you my opinion of the teams individually. Kane, Big Show together, I don't mind that. I'd like to see them in the tag team division together, to be honest. Like, if you're really going to start making those guys a team. Seth Rollins, I get it. He had to be in this match. He's sort of the face of the Authority now, so I get that. But Ziggler, Rowan, and Ryback, stop. Don't put those guys together. You shouldn't have broke up the Wyatt family. That's a video for another time, really. Ziggler, he's got so much talent, and I feel like he's just being held back. He should have been involved somehow in the main event of WrestleMania. He's just that good in ring and on the mic, to be honest. Ryback, I don't really know Ryback. I don't really care about Ryback. I guess they basically are starting over with him, trying to get him over. But the big stuff that happened, uh, like concerning this match, happened after the match, which is sort of the theme of this pay per view. This theme about the pay per view. This wasn't about the matches. It's about the segments and the promos. So after the match, Randy Orton comes down, runs down into the ring, RKO's J&J Security, who I love, by the way. RKO's Kane, calling out Seth Rollins. That was obvious. If you didn't see that coming, you're just good for you if you didn't see that coming. Actually, good for you. If you didn't see that coming, then wrestling's perfect for you right now. But if you saw that coming, which I'm sure many of you did, it was no surprise. Randy versus Seth Rollins is what we're looking at WrestleMania. Uh, who wins? I don't really think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I still think Seth needs to cash in that Money in the Bank at WrestleMania. So those are my thoughts on that. I don't care if their match is a squash. Listen, I used to be a fan of Randy. I was a fan of Randy back in the Legend Killer days. The Viper days are wearing thin on me, even now. But good to see him back, and good to see him back as a face. I think he needs to be a face now. I think the whole Authority thing, now that that's over, let's transition Randy into being a face. He was a good heel, good for the time it lasted. But I think now Seth Rollins is sort of taking over as the top heel. So let's make Randy a face. Next match was Goldust versus Stardust. Listen, man, this rivalry's having a good build. That's pretty much all I can say about that. The rivalry's having a good build. I don't think this is the last match. Obviously, it couldn't have been. Goldust won, but he won clean, by the way. But I still don't think that this is their last match. I mean, Stardust. There was a segment after where Stardust beat the crap out of Goldust, and Stardust is putting in good work. So I'd like to see that feud continue on to WrestleMania. Next match after that, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd beat the Usos for the championship. Now this, I don't know, y'all. I thought this was an upset. I thought, all right, Usos are the best team in the tag team division right now. Let's be honest. And I thought the Usos were gonna be carrying that thing through WrestleMania. But the Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, they came in and they stopped the Usos. They stopped them. I thought that was great. I thought the match was good. And it's I wasn't a huge fan of the Tyson Kidd Cesaro combination because just like all of the combinations that WWE seems to be making these days, it's coming out of left field. It's like, what? Tyson Kidd and Cesaro are a team now? Since when? But yeah, well, now they're a squad, now they're tag team champs, and I've kind of liked what they did. I actually liked the promo they cut, the double date promo. That was actually kind of funny. So then after that, we're gonna get to the Triple H and Sting confrontation. This was awesome, great. Triple H came in his typical stuff, his a typical Triple H style promo. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying all the things where, listen, man, Sting, I could get you into the Hall of Fame. All of this. You just have to come to my side. Join the WWE. And Sting, ever defiant, was like, hell no. Sting hasn't said a word since returning. And that's perfect. That is perfect. The way they're working with Sting, like the WWE needs this. They need little theatrics, you feel me? And trust me, we were gonna get theatrics tonight. I'll get to that later. I'm hyped. Triple H versus Sting. I hope it's another no DQ match. We're not gonna see any blood, obviously, but I'm hyped. You got me excited. Triple H versus Sting. I think it's gonna be something. Wish Sting was facing someone else at WrestleMania, but I can't complain with Triple H versus Sting. Cannot. Paige versus Nikki Bella. Let me be honest. I wasn't paying attention that much to this match. There was a UFC Fight Night on, and I had to catch that too. So it's the perfect time to, put the Fastlane on mute and just check out the Fight Night. So can't give you much on that. Paige, I'll tell you what, Paige is the best in-ring diva right now, other than AJ, who I think is hurt or something. I don't know. She hasn't been on TV for a while. So those are my thoughts on that. Nikki Bella won, obviously. Sneaky way too. I wasn't even paying attention. So go on to the next one. Bad News Barrett versus Dean Ambrose, IC title. These are the guys that should be competing for the IC championship. So I was happy to see that this match was made. And it looks like they might be continuing this feud on to WrestleMania because Ambrose walked away with the title and didn't beat Barrett. Barrett won via disqualification. Ambrose wouldn't stop kicking him in the corner. Ref called it, which is good, I guess. I mean, it wasn't that big of a deal. You don't normally see that called, so it's good to actually give that some sort of significance and give the feud some significance for the future. Ambrose, I think, is a future champ. I think he puts in good work on the mic and in ring. So, and same thing for Barrett too. To be honest, I love Bad News Barrett. I've loved that whole gimmick since the start. I think that when he does the promos, where it's like, I've got some bad news. I love that. Bad News Barrett is great. So now we're gonna move on to some of the big stuff. Bray Wyatt, his mother. So the lights went out, the gongs came on, the druids were out, and there was a casket being wheeled down. I was sitting down watching this, like, no way, no. After all of the smack I've been hearing people say about the Undertaker not being ready to compete, I was like, the funny thing too, I was thinking throughout this entire night, like, how is the Undertaker gonna come back at WrestleMania? I think he might get involved in Sting versus Triple H, set something up, because next year that WrestleMania is going to be in Texas. And for y'all don't know, that's where the Undertaker's really from, Mark Calaway. So, seeing as how it's in Texas, I can't see the Undertaker either not being in the Hall of Fame or having a match. So it's either Hall of Fame or match. And so, back to what was happening at Fastlane. The casket's being wheeled down. The Druids are wheeling it down. They open it up. And out comes Bray Wyatt. He does a sit up like Undertaker out of the casket. And you got me. The air went out of the building. I was like, no way. WWE did not do this. And then Bray goes on to cut the best promo of the year so far. I don't care what promos come on later on in the year. This is the promo of the year right now. I said that all over Twitter. Promo of the year. Bray Wyatt came out saying, I used to be afraid of the Undertaker, but now, looking at you now, seeing how weak you are, I'm not afraid of you anymore. I am the new face of fear. Like Bray Wyatt's literally acknowledging that he is sort of that next mysterious character. The next guy. And let's see it. Undertaker, Bray Wyatt, you got me. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see Taker come back too. I know it's got to be like an old school Raw or something at some point, and Taker's got to come back. So, listen, man, I cannot wait for that. Cannot wait for Taker versus Bray Wyatt. You got me. I think the promos are going to be legendary. And Bray Wyatt just continues to put in good work. Continues to put in solid work. He is the future. Like, he is the future. He's the face of fear, but his character is just, it's next level. So then we move on to John Cena versus Rusev. I'm not gonna lie, I was excited for this match. I said in my last video that I've been liking what John Cena's been doing. I've been a fan of it, so I was actually excited for this match, and it was a good match. It was a physical match, stiff. Rusev, man, Rusev is he's a big boy, big old monster. It ended with Rusev going over in a big way. Rusev put the accolade on Cena after giving him a low blow. So keep in mind, he gave first off Cena and Rusev. Cena fought out of the accolade the first time, and then they're fighting a little bit, and then Lana comes up on the ropes. Referee distracted. Rusev low blow to Cena, and then slaps that accolade on. I mean, slapped that sucker on, and Cena went out cold. Submission, end of match. I was like, you know what? WWE, good job. That's the way that goes down. That is the way you book Rusev versus Cena at Fastlane, because they're going to face off at WrestleMania. And now Cena's going to have those questions, that doubt in his head. Can he do it? Is he too old? Is he past his prime? Because now that's how they've been booking Cena recently. Look at him on Raw. They're booking him as the old veteran that is starting to see the end of the line. And you know what? He is 37. And we are seeing the start of the Roman Reigns era. So I have no problem with the way they've been using John Cena. I think that this rivalry has just Rusev winning in this way will only elevate this rivalry and take it to new heights. Main event, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. All right. So in my last video, I sort of thought that I gave my prediction. I thought Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns were possibly no contest, and it was going to be a triple threat match at Mania. Or did I say that? I gotta go look at the video. But anyways, Roman Reigns spearing Daniel Bryan out of his shoes, and he's going to WrestleMania. I thought that this match was pretty much just to show that Roman Reigns can wrestle somewhat. He did put in a good 20 minutes. It was good. It was an okay match. Again, though, Daniel Bryan carried that match. You watch that match over again, there's no way in hell you can tell me that Daniel Bryan did not carry that match. I don't know now how they're going to do Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It's not that I don't have faith in Roman Reigns. I do have faith in Roman Reigns. I know what family he's from. It's just that he hasn't shown me anything now to say he is worthy of the championship. It's that artificial build, man. That's what it's going back to. It's going back to sort of the Cena thing where the WWE is pretty much saying, all right, this is our guy for the future. This is the guy we're going to put the strap on. So deal with it. Like, they're trying to force him to take that next level without him actually taking that next level in ring, without putting him. I mean, this match was a good match. But again, it was a Daniel Bryan carried match, and it's his only good match. It's Roman Reigns' only good match where he's a singles competitor. So those are my thoughts. Overall, Fastlane was a good pay-per-view. I will give my predictions on WrestleMania. I feel like this video is going a little too long, so I want to cut it. And Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar for the title. Obviously, I think Roman Reigns is going to win. Unless Lesnar stays, which would be awesome, but that would do nothing for Roman Reigns. Literally do nothing. Send him back to the drawing board. So let's see how WrestleMania goes. Let's see how they work this. Let's see how the next couple weeks are going. But 2 matches at WrestleMania have me excited. 3 matches, to be honest, and that's Sting versus Triple H, Bray Wyatt versus Undertaker, and to be honest, John Cena versus Rusev. You got me. I'm excited. I want to see how that goes. I want to see how they build Rusev, because that boy is a world destroyer. So thank you for watching this video. Rate, comment, subscribe. Can't forget that. Remember, this is just the start of the process. I'm just getting these videos going, and hopefully I can just keep reviewing not just this, but like UFC pay-per-views, UFC fight nights. I love that stuff too. So thank you for watching. I will see you later. Stay frosty.